What's good? Y'all know who it is and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. And welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Please continue to like the videos. Please subscribe to the channel because we're over here doing what we do best, which is always having real talk, never fake talk. So we're going to get into it. And your boy Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather, man, is the best self-promoter in the sports hemisphere. That guy always keeps himself relevant. He always keeps himself on the news feeds. He keeps himself on segments, on sports shows. The dude is always doing what he needs to do. I like Floyd Mayweather, man. I'm a Floyd Mayweather supporter and a fan. You know what I'm saying? So what he does, I'm riding with it. This situation right here is funny to me because Floyd always attaches himself to things that is going to elevate himself or keep him getting a big ass bag. And now it's Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, the gift that keeps giving all the time. This guy, Antonio Brown, who I still say is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Is he going to get in the Hall of Fame first ballot? Ain't no way on God's green earth he's getting in. Okay. If Terrell Owens, who was a model citizen off the field, didn't get in when he was supposed to get in, and they let Randy Moss get in, who wasn't a choir boy off the field his first time, you got to put Antonio Brown somewhere in the middle. Okay. Antonio Brown has been a problem, in the locker room, and he's also been a problem off the field. But his stats are better than a whole bunch of cats that's already in there. Okay, we can just stick with the Steelers. His stats are better than Lynn Swan's. His stats are better than John Stallworth's. His stats are better than Hines Ward's. We can go on and on, man. That dude, statistics, is Hall of Fame. But he's not going to get in because nobody likes Antonio Brown. Okay, at least the people who are going to be voting. And right now, he's a guy without a job. After what happened with Tom Brady, the Bruce Arians, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after winning that Super Bowl 2 years ago, and him walking off the field, doing all the things, the histrionics and all of that. Once you mess around with certain people, certain teams, certain administrations, certain ownership, you become a pariah in the game. But as long as you still have a skill set, they'll tolerate you. So what Floyd Mayweather came out and said on the Pivot podcast, he said he thinks that Antonio Brown is misunderstood, which he probably is, but a lot of it's self-inflicted is what I'm saying. But he said that we'll be willing to put up $20 million. I'll personally put up $20 million to guarantee Antonio Brown as an insurance policy that he doesn't mess up. But then again, if he doesn't mess up, then you have to pay us $20 million. Now, there's not an NFL team that's worth its weight in salt that's going to do that. They're not going to go with you pay me if this doesn't work out and I pay him if it does. Because it's pretty much the team is the one taking the risk. Okay? Regardless of whether or not paying somebody salary or not, that's still salary cap. And how do you write a contract like that? How do you write a contract where it's, hey, we'll pay you if he messes up, and if we don't, we pay him $20 million. It could be written out, but how's that affect the salary cap? How does that affect a whole bunch of other things? I just think that Antonio Brown can get a job without Floyd Mayweather having to co-sign for him or having to pretty much put a loan against his behavior. The dude has the ability and the talent to get out there and get separation on any defensive back in the league. Let's get it understood right now. Antonio Brown still can get separation. He's still going to catch passes, and he still runs at least a 4.4 something. But the problem is all the other stuff that comes with him. Who wants to deal with all of that, dog? Who wants to deal with everything else that comes with Antonio Brown, bro? Somebody who really needs a wide receiver, somebody who's desperate, somebody who really is in harm's way in regards to that situation will call Antonio Brown when somebody gets hurt, when somebody is holding out for a better contract. Antonio Brown's going to get a call. Is it going to be from Jerry Jones? He's probably the person who could do it. Okay? He's probably the most likely person to do it, to be honest. I don't really see anybody else that would be willing to do it. But then again, season hasn't started yet. Injuries haven't mounted up. And when you're in a playoff hunt, hey man, you might get out there, you might get your grandmother out there and throw a helmet on her ass and put some light ass cleats on her and tell her, hey man, why don't you run this go route? Why don't you run this sluggo route? Why don't you run this? Why don't you get out there and run a skinny post? We need to win. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.